let's dig right into this. I mean, with this, you've got the benefit of having so much source material to work with. There's like a manga series, there's an anime series. Do you guys like do any of that for research, or do you want to really go in fresh with your performances?
Oh, we dug in. I mean, it's such a big universe and there's so much source material. Yeah. I don't even know how you could begin to jump into this and not know anything. I mean, and not to mention there's so much exposition throughout the film. If you had no idea what you were talking about, I think it would show. So we did a lot of research right before. I feel like I'm still catching up even to this day.
Oh, absolutely.
That much,
Only decades worth of story to go through. It's fine.
Decades, no biggie.
Mark, I've been watching your work since Double Dragon, and of
Thank
course,
you.
No problem. And I'm stoked. I haven't had the chance to see the John Wick 4 yet, even though I know you maybe don't survive John Wick 2. Anyway, or 3. What is the secret sauce in doing a good action scene? Because you get a great one here.
Thank you. Well, the secret sauce. I mean, I guess the secret ingredient would be having Andy Chang and his stunt team.
So good.
Or, I mean, they are. He's phenomenal. The team members that he chose, handpicked, are incredible. And he took that story. He took the story of the characters and fit it to our bodies and our characters, and then put the team together. He assembled a fantastic puzzle. So we just have to kind of fit in, so to speak. And I think, you come in as prepared as possible, fit, limber, stamina, all that stuff, and then trust your teammates and then go.
He's also being humble. He's really incredible.
Thank you.
It's really fun to watch.
It's so good. I hope you got to keep some of the wardrobe because it's tough.
That is true.
Thank you.
Madison, I love the scenes that you had with Makanyu. And you can't really, I mean, that's the stuff, their quiet moments in between all the sci-fi martial arts chaos is the emotional crux of the entire story. Mm-hmm. Do you remember meeting him and kind of forming that rapport?
Yeah, I mean, this project was very quick. So we sort of just jumped right into it. But it's interesting because we worked sort of backwards to the beginning. So we really shot the climax of the film first, which sometimes you just have no other choice. Yeah. You just have to do it that way. I don't even think I said a word the first 3 weeks of filming. I think I was screaming the entire time, so that was interesting. But it's just one of those things that we got along really well. We always try to make it light on set and have fun. And I think that always shows across on screen. We wish he was here with us today. He's so professional and such an incredible actor. And I think we just both really cared a lot about it. And even though we did go backwards to the beginning, I think it still pays off. It still looks like, we had this long journey, even though we really started with those scenes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mark, when you're playing someone as cool and stoic, as Mylock, how is it bringing those nuances? I mean, a lot of your characters are super reserved, but there's a lot going on under the surface.
Thank you.
How is it kind of finding those nuances in the quiet moments and the body language with your performance?
Right. Well, every element, I think, informs, from the script to the sets, certainly the costumes, the props. And, in terms of physicality, the physicality is the physical dialogue of our characters, fight scene or just walking and movement. I think the most important thing for me, at least, I know every actor has their own way of working, but it's, am I breathing? Do I feel my feet on the ground? Have I released my unnecessary tension? And then be present.
Mm-hmm. Beautifully written. Beautifully done.
Thank you. That's my Shakespeare teacher, Patsy Rodenberg. That's what we learn, and that's what I try to practice.
That's a great thing to unceremoniously dump on all of us. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you for that.
Yeah, all the world's a stage, to quote the Bard. Yes. Anyway, that is my time. Guys, thanks for sitting down with me on this Saturday. The movie's a lot of fun. I can't wait for everybody else to get to see it.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.